Have you ever stood face to face with something that felt too big to handle? A challenge that was so overwhelming that it made you question even if you were capable of rising to the occasion? We all face these giants, not just people, but decisions, responsibilities, and moments that test your identity. But maybe those giants aren't there to beat you. Maybe they're there to reveal the strength that's been waiting inside of you all along. There's one story that has completely shaped how I face every high stakes moment, and that's David and Goliath, not as a religious tale, but as a leadership playbook. And I want you to imagine this: two armies locked in a standoff, and a giant walks into the valley every day, mocking them. 40 days of silence, fear, paralysis, and then a shepherd walks in. No sword, no armor, no rank, just a sling and five smooth stones and a conviction. And more importantly, he didn't hesitate. That image stuck with me when I was in law enforcement because I faced real threats, real danger. I've stood in rooms and on the streets where hesitation could cost lives. And at the same mindset, that same mindset carried me into the work I do now. And Man of War was built on these exact moments: pressure, purpose, and the courage to move. What I'm about to share with you right now isn't just about being David, it's about you. Five core lessons right here: practical, real, and applicable, no matter what giant you are facing in your life. David didn't wait for someone to appoint him. He didn't ask the crowd for approval. He saw a void and he stepped into it. Just like when I started Man of War, I saw a void, I stepped into it. Hell, I was still in uniform, juggling family, life, working long shifts. There was no launch party, no clear path. But I took action because I knew something had to be built. Men today are often stuck waiting, waiting to feel ready, waiting to be told it's their time. The truth is, leadership isn't granted, it's taken through decisive action. If there's a mission burning inside of you, start where you are. Use what's in your hands. Move now. Take action. David didn't flinch because the valley wasn't his first fight. He had fought lions and bears when no one was watching. In the darkness of the night, his hedge was forged in solitude. That's something I know pretty well. In law enforcement, your preparation is absolutely everything. When it's real, you don't get to plan, you just have to execute. Later, when I entered the world of business, I faced really a different kind of pressure, of financial pressure, emotional pressure, almost rational pressure. But the same principle was applied to it. My structure carried me throughout. Now, you don't build public composure during chaos, you bring it into chaos from the habits that you've built in silence. David wasn't the obvious choice because people couldn't, they didn't know, they didn't see his training. It happened in the shadows. The same thing happens with men today. Maybe you've been through something, maybe you're still in it, but instead of using that as fuel, you're hiding it. I'll tell you, I've walked through personal storms that nearly broke me in half. But when I learned to stop separating my pain from my mission, I found a source of power most people never ever tap into. Your scars can lead people if you let them. Your experience has value. Don't ever minimize it, master it. David faced Goliath alone, but he didn't live in isolation. He led men, he built a brotherhood, he trained warriors. I know what it feels like to lose a brotherhood. After leaving the force, the absence was real. I didn't miss the job, I really missed the standard, the accountability, the camaraderie, in so many aspects. That's why Man of War exists today, because men need other men to sharpen them. And this path isn't meant to be walked alone. If your circle doesn't challenge you, if your environment feels safe but not sharp, it's time to upgrade your inner circle, the people you hang with. Raise your standard. When David stepped forward, He didn't win by luck. He won because he was consistent. The sling wasn't a new tool, it was something he had mastered through years of repetition. And now, discipline is what builds your edge. When motivation fails, that's what it's there to do. I woke up early, trained consistently, led my family, and ran the Man of War brand, all while holding a full time job. Not because I had more time, but because I had discipline. And if you want to be that kind of man who others look in the storm, you don't get there by doing what's easy. You get there by doing what's required. Every day, every night. And it doesn't matter how difficult times are. You step up and become the best version of who you are. Whatever you're facing today, whether it's financial, emotional, physical, relational, it's not too big for you. David didn't win with might, he won with clarity, purpose, and precision. And that's available to you right now. But you have to move, you have to prepare, you have to believe in what's already inside of you, inside of your heart. You don't need to feel ready. You need to be willing to move, to start now, because there are people out there counting on the man you're becoming and the man that you will be. If you're connecting with walking the warrior's path and masculine leadership, let's step up our game here. Do me a favor, share this content, comment on it, and of course, subscribe to our channel. We're going to be here bringing you great content week after week. And I appreciate your support. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.